Today I'm going to show you how to take the head off of a 16 valve Honda engine. First thing, take off the exhaust manifold. I've already taken out all the bolts, so it'll come right off. Next, the fuel injection system. I've already disconnected everything here too. And now the intake manifold. Again, it's loose. Now we can pull the spark plugs. I'll take off these 4 valve cover bolts. Remove these caps and the whole valve cover should just come off. This is a 9/16 socket with a 1/2 inch drive. I'll start from the inside and loosen on my way out, alternating front. These will be pretty tight. Breaker bar could be useful. Next bolt, I have to switch over to a thinner socket because there's not enough clearance for the other one. Now switching back to the 6-point. I don't like using the 12 points whenever there's so much torque. There's another one that needs a thinner 12-point socket. Here's the last one. And without the ratchet, you can just loosen these up. They're pretty long bolts. Just keep pulling them out. I'm doing it in the same order. Next, we're going to take this shroud off with these 2 bolts, and we can get to the timing belt. These bolts are out. This whole thing loosens up. You kind of have to push it past that part of the timing belt, but now it's exposed. So I've put a screwdriver in one of the holes here, so that now whenever I spin this direction, rather than the whole gear spinning, it locks up against the frame and the bolt loosens. I can remove the screwdriver, and a plastic or rubber hammer will slide the pulley off. Also, it might be easier to just get the belt to come off instead. Also, you can just tap the belt off lightly with a screwdriver. Now this gear comes right off. It's got a little tab and a slot for the alignment. It only goes on one way. If you look down here, there's kind of a little tab that you can get a screwdriver under, and if you start working that, it'll get it to break loose. There's also another little tab under here, unless you get this side kind of rocking back and forth. Now it's really moving. Here's the water line. It's just a hose clamp, and there it goes. And this wiring harness will come right out. And these plugs, you can kind of work them with a pick until they come out, and that should be the last thing holding the head block on. And now we can pull it off. And that's how you pull the head off of a Civic. We are doing it on a 90 Honda Civic, but a lot of the years are the same way.